What's up, everybody? I just wanted to come on here real quick and um, it's a lot of stuff I wanted to talk about, but I saw this latest video about, and I usually watch like true crime and all that. So I saw this latest video about a principal that did some despicable things. And as I'm watching all the body cam footage, I'm like, are you serious? As I look at the people that are talking, and it's like, so you had this information, and this person had this information, but no one said anything. You all let this fly. So I am not going to waste any time. Shout out to Ewu, um, the Body Cam channel, but they have a lot of channels. They have the investigative channel, and I'm not going to play the whole video because if you want to see the whole body cam, you can go over there. I just really want to um, kind of show you the story a little bit and really focus in on what the topic of this is about. And that's how we protect predators, whether the predators are um, in a inappropriate essay type of way, whether they are people who prey on others for money, housing, resources, whatever, but just understanding how this hurts other people. And then I want to have some more conversations about how cult like behaviors are formed, what they look like. But without further ado, let's get into this video of this man who did, and he's a principal, or I should say, was a principal of a school, and now he's in some big trouble. Let's go.
I don't know if you know this or not, but there's a security camera in that room.
There is.
Yeah, and it caught everything on camera.
You think he was playing with me?
Playing? Oh, no, ma'am. He's going to jail tonight.
Police are called to a small private school in Ocala, Florida, after the principal is accused of trapping a fifth-grade student in a room and assaulting him for nearly an hour. The following report is based on police records, and most of the footage has never been seen before until now. Please note that the suspect in question and all persons charged with the crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law.
How you doing, sir? God bless you.
How you doing? Do you know why I'm here?
Yes, we had called because we just got a report that one of that our principal mishandled one of our kids today.
Your principal did?
Yes.
Do you have a video of it?
Yes, they have a video of it. That's the executive principal right there.
We have video of it, but the person who can put it up is on their way in maybe about 30 minutes before they can get here.
We've got passion, we've got determination.
Okay.
Like, and if we set our sights on something.
Sorry about that. We got the commercial going. And while we have that commercial going, as you can see, a principal has mishandled a student. And obviously, the principal knows why they're there. So let's continue.
Against at Immerse, the Pentecostal church nearby. It's clear immediately that the line between school employees and church followers is somewhat blurry.
Now, we haven't talked to the parent.
The parent doesn't know?
I don't know.
We are not sure. She hasn't called us.
But we haven't talked to him.
Because
When did you find out about this?
I found out about it about 6 or 7 o'clock this evening.
Okay.
The teacher called me.
And she came to the church and told me about it. And I told her we're going to call the sheriff department right now.
Neither the
Now, how is it 6 or 7 o'clock and they don't know anything about what's going on. But let's just go a little further ahead because, like I said, I don't want to show their whole video. I just want to shed some light on the just how terrible it is when we get sucked into certain types of thinking.
He's a member of our church too. So I didn't talk to him and I didn't call the parent yet.
It'll be some time before the school secretary arrives with the surveillance video, but Dr. Vi, Destiny's executive principal, has already seen the footage, and even her description of it sounds appalling.
And in that video, what did you see?
I saw the principal in severe physical confrontation with the student.
And what physical did you see?
I saw him throw the kid on the floor at one point.
And what do you mean by throw? Did he pick him up? Did he push him?
I saw slinging.
He slinged him like that.
Yes, and then at one point he was on top of the kid.
As horrifying as these details sound, the deputy seems to wonder if something precipitated the confrontation.
Did the kid do anything to invoke this, to lead up to this? Did the kid strike him? Did they have problems in the past?
They've had problems in the past.
They've had problems in the past.
They've been the best friends.
So this is an ongoing issue.
I think so.
Okay.
And it's not.
But what led? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What did he was just in anger rage, so he took it on the kid?
My understanding that he called the kids in because they're the leaders and said that in order for you to graduate, you got to write a 5-page essay. I think he said he was not going to do it. You know, decided what happened to that. And so the kid is in the video. He put his head down on the desk. And so from that point, I think the principal was trying to make the kid do what he said.
As the deputies step out to discuss the case, one of them gets the first inkling that something is off.
Yeah, something is definitely off. I mean, you guys like know something is going on. I'm just like, why is it dark outside and you guys don't know what's going on? But let's continue.
Question. Do you guys do screening before you do a hiring process?
We do. Yes, we do.
You do?
Yes.
Well, I just looked up Dante, and
Yes, I know. We know that.
do you know of the serious charges that he's against him?
He's been arrested twice out of Marion County alone.
One for molestation.
We didn't check any other
One for
counties.
what?
Child
Now you see the lady in the gray. I know.
molestation.
Okay, that's that.
Yes, that was the accusation.
Well, he got arrested for it.
Yeah.
And then the other one is
Now, did you see? That's the accusation. That cop clearly said, "Oh no, he got arrested for that."
interference with child custody felony.
Is what?
Interference with child custody felony.
What is that?
Basically means that a parent or a guardian said, "Give me my kid." He said, "I'm not giving you the kid."
Yeah, he refused to give somebody's kids back. So that means he took somebody's kid, or a kid went with him somewhere to his house or something, and he refused to return the kid after the kid was put in missing. A kid that's not his.
Yeah, he's very protected.
The revelation that school
What? He's very protect. Now they just told y'all that he took somebody's kid. Yeah. He's very protective. That's not protective. That's not protective.
He knows a lot of them. He's very personable.
Aren't they always?
This part I didn't know about it, so the accusation came. But he mentor like teenage boys and stuff, and help them finish their high school and help them go to college.
That don't sound suspicious.
All of that.
the deputies
None of that sounds suspicious. None of that sounds suspicious. Okay, so let's see.
frustrations.
That's the same thing that anybody can have access to if they pull up his name, right? They should be able to see that.
Yeah.
But some of it, because the parent or two had mentioned it, but they were still because he had done such a good job last year, they were still willing to stand behind him and that they can come
And
back.
I would have scoffed too. I ain't even gonna stunt. Like, what you mean a parent or two said something, but they still, that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, now you're trying to act like everybody was okay with it. This is how, this is that cult mentality. You really sitting up here, they telling you that this man got all kind of personal issues and let's see. We can look at this. I just don't want to play too much of their video because I want to get to when they really.
7 years ago.
Summer of 2017, while staying at the Royal Kids Camp, where Prophet was camp counselor. Yep. The camp allowing counselor to contact him if necessary. He said Prophet contacted him for the first time. Himself and his nephew.
According to the Ocala Police Department report, Dante gave letters to the child at the end of camp, writing in part, "You know that I love you and I always will." Dante kept in touch with the child over the coming months, inviting him to his apartment to watch a movie in November 2017. The report alleges that Dante laid down behind the minor on the couch and asked him, "Do you feel that?" when there was inappropriate contact. According to the report, both the victim and Dante were clothed at the time.
Awesome.
Oh my!
He's not a registered sex.
That's crazy. I'm gonna let y'all go ahead if y'all want to go over to Evil BodyCam. Over there. Let's just so we're gonna skip ahead to them calling the parent.
I'm supposed to wake my son up and bring him out there?
Yes, ma'am. Have you noticed any bruising or lumps or anything on your son's face or body or anything?
He felt like Mr. Prophet hit him with something. I said, I don't know if they was force playing. I don't know, but I'm like, what are you talking about? You know what I mean?
The mom ultimately agrees to bring him up to the school, but as the deputy hands the pastor's phone back, he notices something alarming in her recent call history.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Did you call Donnie Prophet?
Yes, I did.
Why?
Why I called?
Yeah, don't. Why'd you call? Did you talk to him on the phone?
No.
Don't call him back.
Don't call him.
If he
You see? So why are they calling him? Why are they calling? This is the thinking that people have. Like, he hurt a child. You saw it. And why are y'all calling him? But this ain't it.
he calls you back, don't tell him we're here. Don't tell him he's under investigation. Don't ask him about what
Yeah,
happened.
do not call him, please. These are very serious charges.
Yeah, we want to get our ducks in a row before we talk to him, before he has time to put a story together in his head about what happened.
Or leave town.
Yeah.
Realizing that the school's other top official, Dr. Vi, has disappeared from view, the deputies track her down to make sure she's not also trying to reach out to Dante.
Ma'am?
Just smile at
Oh, okay.
Oh, she called him twice. And I saw that it wasn't a missed call either. It was an answer because I saw the seconds next to it.
Did you?
Yeah.
So they lying. See what I'm saying? Did you talk to him? No. Mm-mm.
Good. Yeah, we can't have people calling him.
Pardon?
So we can't have people calling him.
You don't want people calling him?
No. He's got a history on him.
While the officer mentions about Dante's history of running, we haven't been able to confirm the basis of this statement from the records we have access to. Before police can think about tracking Dante down, however, they need the full story. The 5th grade victim arrives, giving them their first chance to hear about the incident firsthand.
So what happened today, man? What happened between you and Mr. Prophet?
The boy begins with a story that matches what Dr. Vi said earlier. He was pulled from class along with a few other 5th grade boys. Soon enough, however, the other boys were sent away and he was left alone in the room with the principal.
I didn't want to be in the room at that time. So I couldn't even excuse myself because he wouldn't even let me go to the door.
Did he ever throw you on the ground?
He did hit me on the ground.
He did hit you?
Yeah, and I don't think like about
Where did he hit you?
well, the thing that hurts the most is the side of my
Can I see your hip?
Yeah, right here. Like it's right here.
Here, show me it. You're okay.
You're outside. I got you. I'm right here. Go ahead.
Right there.
Here, show me.
He wants you to see. He wants to see. It was like a line, a big line bump. And she was like,
Can I see?
it looked like you got hit hard.
Okay.
I'm like, oh, that's how Mr. Puppy hit me with that computer cord thing.
Yeah.
The child's mother says that she first heard something about the altercation during a doctor's appointment this afternoon.
He told the doctor, like, what do you do about all over body pain?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
You know, he goes, well, you know, just all over body pain, like really it hurts here. And
It hurt his hips?
Yeah, he said
Did
it hurts here.
Did he told the doctor that?
He told the doctor on the television. He said,
Oh, it was a television.
yeah, it was a television. She was like, I said, well, maybe it's growing pains, you know, because he's getting tall.
Do you need anything else to tell us, buddy? Did he touch you?
Listen to me, watch me, look at mama. You are safe.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm gonna make sure of that, Bubba. I promise you
You are
that.
safe. And I will protect you with everything. If there's something you need to say, you need to say it. We will take it and we will do what we have to do to make sure everything is right. Okay? Did Mr. Prophet touch you in any way that is not appropriate?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, fine.
Okay, well, that part is a bit of a relief, but do you see how this child was you on the phone, you on a telehealth visit with a doctor, and you got all over body pain and something with that child he knew. Wasn't nobody gonna believe him, but that's how he felt, and that's a shame. That is like really a shame. So we're gonna go ahead to the secretary.
To see it.
No, but you need
No, you need to, but you won't have it. Go on. Okay, please.
The video begins with Dante sitting across from the boy, who has his head down on the desk. The principal gets up and walks over to the boy and begins prodding him, perhaps in an attempt to get his attention. But it isn't long before these antagonizing taunts spiral into something much more chaotic, and the situation soon escalates from chair wrestling into a full-fledged struggle for control. The child is clearly desperate to escape the principal's grasp, but Dante is equally determined to keep the boy under his power. In an almost unbelievable scene, Dante wrestles the boy to the floor and straddles him.
Crazy.
But even after getting
Yes, you should.
See what kind of guy you got working around the kids.
remarkably, the altercation is interrupted several times over the course of the video.
You have to see where he himself is being aggressive. The kid didn't have a chance.
He's wrestling.
Man,
Or text me your notes with your info.
No, who's this kid?
that's one of her kids. And where did she go?
He tried to leave and you just threw him on the ground.
Back that up a moment.
I mean, it's
Back that up a moment.
false imprisonment.
But although the visuals from the video are hard to watch, they aren't compelling for everyone in the room.
So you don't think he was playing with me?
What?
Play? Oh, no, ma'am. He's going to jail tonight.
Man.
It was over now.
At times, Dante's movements are slow and methodical, and the camera catches
I'm not finna do that. I'm sorry. I had to finish my dinner. No, I'm not finna. You could go over to Ewu. And y'all can see this whole thing transpire. Now, let's get back to these people.
So what is
Because,
ClickUp is an all-in-one productivity software where you
I tried to walk in and I couldn't get in.
Oh, he locked you from coming in?
Because he was sitting in front of the door.
Yeah, yes, Miss Hale.
But even with the women clearly horrified by what unfolded today at their school, the deputy remains suspicious of Destiny's founder.
I don't know what she's trying to hide,
No,
but she seems like she has something going on with Donnie about
but
the.
well, 'cause she's his pastor,
Well, Donnie don't got a good past. I'll tell you that much. And he shouldn't be around kids.
Right.
I think she's in disbelief because honestly,
I think that's what it is.
she called you guys before she seen the
I
video.
got you. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. Knowing his past, I'm not shocked.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he shouldn't be around kids at all
Yeah.
because he's got a nasty little past.
It's the fact for me that he really, that all these people let him stay at that school knowing his background. And it's like, oh, now we're shocked. And some of the people didn't know. So I'm pausing it right here because that whole attack lasted 53 minutes. 53. So let's get back to
From
He's super intelligent, probably the smartest kid.
Probably smarter than me.
Gonna get the principal award.
What's
Very respectful, very honorable.
As for the other deputy, he lets the school's administrators know that he's seen enough.
I don't know what you guys are gonna do in-house wise, but I'm gonna go find him and I'm taking him to jail for aggravated child abuse. Okay, it's a second-degree felony in the state, and you won't get a bond.
So what you mean, you don't know what we gonna do?
No. I'm saying I don't know what you gues are doing in-house wise, firing rid of him, whatever you guys do. I'm saying on my end, I'm taking him to jail tonight.
Oh, he's not, it's no way that he can be here.
Yeah, no, I agree.
oh, now there's no way he can work here. When y'all had that background check, he shouldn't have been able to work there. Like, are you serious? This is what I'm talking about. People be so like brainwashed and in this cult like fog that y'all let people get hurt. And it's not until people, and a lot of times it's many people that get hurt, then you want to speak up. Cult.
All right, well, I appreciate it. No, sir. Thank you.
But if Dante's on, it doesn't matter. He finally agrees to meet with the deputies at Immersed Church, only a few hundred yards away from Destiny Leadership Academy. The deputy begins by reading him his Miranda rights before Dante launches into his story, which starts with some unsettling comments supposedly made by the student. Claims that are Dante's alone and haven't been independently verified.
She wanted to hurt himself, hurt me,
Please make statements.
Yeah, and hurt me, hurt himself.
Why would you say something like that?
Hurt the school because lately he's been kind of having some hard times.
Okay.
For him lately.
What do you mean by hurt the school?
Says occasionally crazy statements. So
Okay.
and he have said that he want to shoot up the school. He want to blow.
He want to shoot the school. What? What? Now you see this?
I don't think he's going to actually do it.
Okay, but those are statements he made to you today?
Yeah, he said he was.
Now this man will, and this ain't just this man. This is the unfortunate state of a lot of people in the world. If this man will sit here knowing what he did to a kid and lie on this child like that, we got grown adults running around with the same type of mentality. All those older women who hired him, who knew, it was more than one. It wasn't one lady that knew. Everybody knew about it. Well, I'm not going to say everybody, but it seems like a lot of people knew about it except for the people who should have. Sound familiar?
He's going to run out the room.
Mm-hmm.
And one time I had to grab him and stop him from running out of the gate into traffic.
Okay.
And that's what he said he was going to do.
Were you trying to prevent him from running out?
Oh, 100%.
What did you do? How did you try to prevent him?
I I grabbed him, which of course,
Okay.
he after that he did spit on me, but
Oh, he spit on. Where did you spit on you at?
in my face.
Oh, okay. By grabbing. What do you mean you grabbed him?
Meaning that I grabbed him. I tried
Like
to.
you grab his arm, his leg, his hand.
I probably did all of it
Okay.
to restrain him. To
You were
keep him
trying to
safe.
restrain him.
Wow.
I want to keep him safe.
The deputy, who has seen more than he's letting on, doesn't seem to appear convinced of this defense.
Yeah.
So you're telling me this, and I've talked to everybody else at the school there today.
Yeah.
Everybody, and they all told me the same story about him. Very smart, very
Yeah,
intellectual.
very smart, very intellectual.
Not one of them ever mentioned to me ever about him ever making statements before. I did. They all denied it. They all said that he's never, because those are the type of questions I ask. I say, hey, is he a misbehaved kid? Does he misbehave at all? Does he cause problems? They said no.
If Dante still feels that he may have a chance to talk his way out of this dilemma, the deputy soon closes the door on that possibility.
Thank you.
So I don't know if you know this or not, but there's a security camera in that room.
There is.
Yeah, and it caught everything on camera. Everything. Ooh. Especially when he had his head down and you came up and started grabbing him on the legs and poking him and grabbing him in the chest when he wasn't talking at all. His head was just down and you approached him. So why'd you do that?
Okay. If you hurt him, I'm trying to get his attention. He said he was going to hurt him.
But you're touching him.
Right.
I heard him at that time.
But you're touching him.
You see, but I'm not hurt. This is a big example of one thing that too many people do. You can be on camera. You could have been said something, done something. Everybody saw it. Everybody heard it. People can have different perspectives about it, but the camera don't lie. It's the fact that he is just lying on this kid, and this is what we do.
I want to get his attention.
Okay, but are you allowed to touch somebody without their permission?
If I'm not hurting him, I don't think.
No.
With that said, there's only one last thing to do.
Turn off him. Bring back. You're under arrest, okay?
Yes.
Thank goodness. Okay, I didn't want to be long. I saw that, and I think that that's something that people should definitely know about, and not only know about, but watch your children at school. Watch how they act when they come home. Ask more questions. And as for the people that hired him and knew the background and knew that parents, even if it was one parent that called in, that one parent could have and should have been enough to prevent this from happening. This is how, when we cover up things, we might not think we're covering up something at the time, but when we cover up things, knowing something isn't right, it can't get better. It can only get worse. And as we say, it's up for all liars in 2024 and beyond. And until next time, you know what it is. Like, subscribe. You can hit the Venmo or the Cash App. It's totally tax deductible, and it goes to help people in need, trauma survivors. If you are willing to donate, do that. If not, give it a like. If you didn't like it, that's okay too. But sending love and light. Until next time, we'll be seeing you.